I think educationally right now we're in a very very tough spot. Saying it very mildly.
We have Cornelius Hill in the studio.
Who's that? Stranger.
I haven't seen him in so long.
Stranger in the building.
Point Studios, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm gonna run through some of these top headlines, and then we'll swing it back around. Larry. Okay. 5 children, young adults killed, car crash, Tennessee.
I-24 yesterday morning.
21-year-old.
Did you have to pick up the cars?
I was out there.
Okay.
I was out there in the area.
At least 26 killed during severe weather across southern states.
Prayers and thoughts with those families that have suffered such great tragedies.
And we talk about the weather, we talk about the weather, we talk about the weather. Is the weather worse today than it was 100 years ago? You tell me. In your lifespan, Larry, you're around 50. Have you saw a change?
Thanks for sharing.
Fisk University to become first HBCU to host NCAA gymnastics competition.
Good
this
job.
Competition is happening on March the 14th at Belmont's Curb Event Center. We talked about this last week. Where would they have it at? 7 p.m. All right, against the Greenville University Panthers.
Right.
Okay.
Trump
indictment. NYPD prepares for protest. Fixer Cohen ready for star turn against old boss. Anxiety surges as Donald Trump may be indicted soon. What happens next?
Not a great thing.
The lawmaker is calling for the resignation of Tennessee Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally after the 79-year-old social media activity.
We need to look more into that story. Now, I'm still got some questions about that story.
Which one? Social media?
79-year-old lawmaker.
Career politician? Can we say that?
Maybe they're calling for his resignation, Lieutenant Governor's resignation.
Due to him doing what?
I understand he was
allegedly.
He was
allegedly. Let's use the right term.
He was web searching, right?
Surfing the web.
He was commenting on someone's post.
Okay.
And encouraging a certain thing, maybe.
Really?
Allegedly.
Interesting.
Foot Locker to close 400 stores. Amazon to lay off 9,000 workers. Second largest round of job cuts. Federal Reserve raises interest rates by 0.25% this time. The increase marks the central bank's 9th consecutive hike in its key federal funds over the last year.
Are y'all following? Who's in charge of the federal?
More women become truckers.
I love it.
Really? Women truck drivers?
I love it.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's a rigorous job, rigorous, demanding job. And
may I interject when you finish?
Yes, absolutely. This is a rigorous job. I've actually drove the road before.
Okay.
And so I have a little bit of experience in that arena, and so
you do.
I would say, I mean, my hat's off. I know women truck drivers. I know women professional drivers. Okay. It's a very rigorous over the road, and extremely demanding. It can be physically taxing. Not saying women can't do it.
We're not saying that.
I'm not saying that.
You're not saying that.
I'm not saying that. I don't want to be said out. Call in 615-242-7760. You know what we're talking about today. There's a lot more to talk about. We haven't even mentioned yet. We're going to get to it. Your hats off to women truck drivers.
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you know any women truck drivers?
I do not know women truck drivers.
Wow. You haven't lived until you haven't lived.
Here's my belief: anything that you can do, I can do.
What?
Yes.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
I beg to What you got, Cornelius? Come on, jump in here, Cornelius. Jump in here. What you got, Cornelius? What's on your mind? Come on, share a thought with us.
I want to ask the question to our listening audience.
Okay.
Hear my heart. If I put that demand on the woman.
Okay.
To be gone and to help carry that rigorous labor.
Okay.
Who substitute for her role in the house? who's the
Whoa! Hold on now. Now you open up a can of.
This is what we are. We here for that, right?
A woman's places in the home.
No, I didn't say that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I need to, because
traditionally,
if my mother chose the white collar route, which was great for me. Grandmother or great grandmother, they didn't have a choice. Mm-hmm. Very domestic. I want to know who becomes the substitute for that role of feminine leadership and guidance in the community. When I
feminine leadership?
Listen, yes, because that's leadership. Yes. who Big Mama? What happens to Big Mama when Big Mama's driving a truck? I need a Big Mama in the community. I do need Grandmammy in the community. I need Big Mama and Grandmammy. I need somebody there. I need, because it helped me. I'm just want to help me.
No, hold on.
I'm saying they can't drive trucks.
Them days are gone. Those days
no,
are gone.
they're not gone. No, they're not gone. That's the problem. What?
Those days are gone.
What?
It's a new day.
What's a new day?
It's a new day.
Okay, Larry.
Women.
Who is a substitute for that nurturing and that spiritual element and all of the intuitive ingredients that go into wholesome children? If I pull the female out of that, who do I substitute for it?
It's ma'am.
I was going to say the messaging was more women entering the workforce as truck drivers. Mm-hmm. Not saying that the woman is being removed from the family. So that's a certain segment of women who have an interest in truck driving. Mm-hmm. But to your point, there is a need for Big Mama. There is a need, but it has nothing to do with her being in and out the workforce, regardless of what career choices she needs. Right? Okay. There's a need for not only women but men as well to play a strong and dynamic role in our communities. And how we do that is what we were talking about a little bit earlier about bringing in the economies into our community. That's how we do it. Okay, so we have Big Mama that can fry some chicken. We got Big Mama that can run boardrooms.
Yes.
Okay, we got some Big Mamas that can do some teaching and be some principals and some pastors and so on and so on. It does not break down the dynamic of our community. In order to build our community, we have to restructure the foundation of our community.
Restructure the foundation of the community. Mm-hmm. Okay, some people are not going to like this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I told somebody the other day, the communities, whatever ethnic background you want to take, traditional American communities are breaking up and more fragmented than ever. So if you think that there is an entity or missing, the grandmother, the mother, the female
leader.
Leader.
Call a leader. It's a leadership.
Really?
Bro. Yeah, it's a leadership.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Harriet Tubman, leader.
I'm sorry.
I said leader.
I'm sorry.
Harriet Tubman was a leader, correct?
I'm sorry.
Am I wrong, Ron?
You don't know this. You give me a story. You wasn't there, so we don't really know what all entailed. That's a lot. That's a lot. She was strong. She was strong.
A leader.
She was strong.
Yes, a leader.
But you wasn't there on the ground, so I'm not gonna go over that. But she was strong. She's a powerful figure in American history.
Yes.
In American history.
Right.
But I'm sorry. But if you're speaking leadership, if you want to see the breakdown of our communities, we just remove the man.
I did. I beg.
I know. Remove the man. If you want to see a destroyed community,
remove the man.
Okay, I understand better. Yes.
So I'm sorry. So I appreciate your position.
Can I preach on that?
And your reverence to the female leader in the community. But if you want a strong community,
right,
make sure the man is at the forefront,
right,
of decision making and movements.
Okay, can I argue?
You can, but you're not going to win. You're not going to win. I can assure you. Run. Call this 615-242-7760.
When we look at the community in which we were raised and in this historical leadership model, it was very patriarchal. Our grandfathers and our great grandfathers, you could see great uncles who were driving the decision making process and policy in community. Right, Ron? Think about it. All of us. I don't know where you come from. Where do you come from?
I am originally from Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, by way of Memphis or Mississippi?
No.
Arkansas.
And I spent 7 years.
Grandmama came from where?
Cordell, Georgia.
Oh, Georgia.
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. No. Look. I'm gonna give, but seriously, because I have my family's people in Chicago from Tennessee, Mississippi, Tennessee, Mississippi, or Arkansas, Louisiana.
Chicago.
So the Georgia background. Right. Y'all should be in New York.
Detroit. That's Detroit.
Yeah,
y'all went to Detroit and Cleveland.
I spent 7 years in New York,
okay.
And then I moved here to Tennessee.
Okay.
But Larry, you're right. And I'm all for the man.
Interesting.
I'm very, very.
Well, support us. Support this
right.
role.
The role. There's a role. We have roles to play, and the roles we play help complement each other.
Ooh,
not complement. Don't compete.
Yeah.
I don't compete.
Yes.
Right. You complement what I do as my helpmate, my helper, my friend, whatever. You don't compete with me.
Absolutely.
And you don't strip me of my masculinity.
Absolutely.
What'd you say now? Emasculate?
I said, you don't strip me of my masculinity.
What's happening in the community here now? What's
right.
happening?
Right.
The term they're using right now, is the weapon that they're carrying around right now is toxic masculinity. Really? Is that a such thing?
Yeah, anything's a such thing.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's that? Come on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. There's no such thing.
Wow.
What happened? Well, who did that?
So back to beloved.
So I was going to say. So I agree about the man needing to be playing a role, but historically,
the head.
Yes, historically, what you're talking about, the man being removed from the household, that didn't just start today. Historically, back in the 70s, and I don't excuse my facts, don't beat me up for the facts or anything. Yeah. The man was removed from the household and said, hey, if you don't have a job, you can't be in the household for women to receive state government benefits from back in the day.
It's called the Democrats' War on Poverty. Democrats' War on Poverty is what you're referring to, and poverty won. Hello. Poverty's won, and it's still winning today. The Democrat war on poverty, and by my judgment, you can judge for yourself. Go throughout any of the communities, urban areas. I'm sorry, they haven't improved. I'm sorry, we have improvements in small segments and pieces. But by and large, and this is not our conversation today. We're just here. We just arrived here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of this. But by and large, our communities are in a lot worse shape than they were 60, 70 years ago.
Well, that was done intentionally.
Well, that's another conversation.
Okay. You want to change the topic now?
We'll come back.
Listen, as we close out this conversation, to my beloved sister, you're right. If we could bring back some type of economic enterprise in the community
it's not money. I'm sorry.
Some jobs.
It's not money.
So you telling me if I put jobs in the community,
it's more than money.
I said job.
I'm sorry.
Workforce.
I'm sorry. You own it. You were just there. You started the conversation. I'm sorry. The United States of America spends more money on education than the next top civilized, 20 times more than the next top 20 civilized nations combined. And we have the poorest performance in our schools.
We do.
So it's got nothing to do with money. It's got something to do with the product that leaves the house. The respectful young man or disrespectful young man, disrespectful young girl or the respectful young girl that goes into the schoolhouse ready to work and respect and appreciate that schoolmaster or educator, that's the product. That's when you're gonna have something. I'm sorry, you're never gonna improve that when you have a broken home, a half a home. You're never gonna get any kind of product.
Cricket house.
I'm sorry.
Can't get a straight kid in a
but you
cricket house.
if you show me you're wrong. You can show me I'm wrong. I'll be glad to admit my wrong. But the fact is, sadly, I'm sorry. I'm right.
What can we do about it?
I think where we fix it
Can
goes back to
we fix it?
you can repair it. It can't
Fixing
be
or
repaired.
repair?
She's very optimistic.
Let's agree.
I
Let's
love
agree
her.
to disagree.
Yeah,
Number one,
absolutely.
but then let's agree on some terms that we can agree upon.
Okay.
Are we fixing or repairing?
We can repair.
Okay, because we're talking about something. Fix is almost it's beyond our control.
Yeah, so we have to repair what was already done, right? So we have some broken homes, we have some lack.
I'm sorry. May I? I'm sorry.
I'm going to say some because you're talking about 2-parent households that got red roses and flower gardens and rainbows over the top, but that's not always the case. The truth of the matter is, it's some stuff happening in those houses that don't come to light because they're behind closed doors, and on the outside looking in, that might look like the perfect family, but hey, it's some abuse going on there, some toxicity that's going on over there, and you might have single Mama Joan over here doing her thing, driving that truck, raising good, strong women, and men, and going to school and doing her thing, and she got 3-4 graduates graduating from colleges all over the country. So that's where I'm saying to you. Okay. It's not everybody.
No. I'm not saying everybody.
Okay.
But